Hey, what's going on, guys? Zergs here again. I'm going to be going over some of the consumes that I use during raid, as well as the add-ons that I find beneficial during raids. The first on the list is Elemental Stones. These provide 2% crit and are phenomenal for your offhand. If you're in Alliance, you could use this on your main hand and offhand. A good alternative is Dense Sharpening Stones if you're looking for something a little bit cheaper and easier to make. I use Roids from the Blastalance quests, Mongoose Potions, Juju Power. If you're not farming Juju Powers, you can use Elixir of Giants. Juju Might. If you are farming Juju Power, you can get a lot of Winterfall Firewater and use that instead of Might. The Silthus quests are out now, so you have the Desert Dumplings they can use. If not, you can get the Blessed Sunfruit, which is very cheap and from the Argent Dawn reputation. Flask of the Titans, Rumsey Rum, or you can use Gordok Green Grog from the DM Tribute. You can get that once you're getting your buffs for raid. Mighty Rage Potions. I keep roughly 10 to 20 Sapper charges on me at all times. Major Health Pots, Reaction Potions, Tubers, as well as Greater Fire Protection Potions. Always have Greater Stone Shield Potions. These are great for Fury Prot Warriors since you're tanking without a shield. Bring some Elixir of Superior Defense, and make sure that you start buying that Spirit of Zanza buff that gives you 50 stamina. You could also bring some Elixir Fortitudes, but it's not necessary. That pretty much wraps up all the consumables that I'm currently bringing to raid. I'll jump into some of the add-ons that I use. I highly recommend everybody gets something called BCT. It stands for Buff Cap Tracker. You can see it here at the top left of my screen. This is just a great way to maintain your buffs and make sure that you blacklist buffs that you don't want, like Arcane Intellect, Divine Spirit, things like that. You can macro it onto one of your abilities to get rid of it during combat as well. Details with Tiny Threat is highly recommended. Nova World Buffs, just a great quality of life add-on. Tells you when the Songflowers are picked and when they're off cooldown, as well as letting you know when Neff, Rend, and Oni Head can be dropped. Another thing that I love using is Ring Menu. I use this just for additional action bars and a quick click for certain buffs that I need to use. I also utilize Gear Menu just because Item Rack sometimes glitches out on me. It's just a nice way to switch on to certain gear pieces. Otherwise, I use Item Rack and can create my own sets. Allows you to transfer through gear very quickly. I also use this for my main UI. I believe it's pronounced Toki or Tuki. Not sure. It's a really quick setup. It's a quick version of like LVUI, just a lot easier to set up. If you guys have questions on how to set this up, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out. Another one that I highly recommend is Weakauras. There's a couple things that you can get with Weakauras. The Bronze Power with the Spinning Blade in BWL. This just announces that you have it and warns your melee to get out of range. I also use this Weakaura here, the maximum raid status and buffs. It just gives you an idea of how many people still have world buffs, how many people came world buffed, and then it also gives you a breakdown of your current raid mana, which is great for tanks. Taunt alert if someone's taunting. It's just nice to see when people are taunting if they're not doing it when they're told. And then I use a shield Weakaura. This is just nice when you pop any sort of like GFPP, if you have a power word shield on you or anything like that, it allows you to know how long it lasts. That pretty much sums up all the add-ons and things that I currently use. If you guys have any other questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll be more than happy to answer it. I'll set up another video of me explaining some of the gear that I'm using and the different type of sets I use for each boss. I'm always messing around with a few things, so I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you.